I don't really know what to title this series. I've been trying to come up with it. I don't know if I should call it self-love game or we're not really strangers or like, I'm not really sure what to call this. If you have any suggestions, please déjame saber because I just don't know. And the light is leaving me, so I have to hurry. So I'm excited to do this today. Hopefully I remember the ones from last time. When was a time you shared your truth even if it felt risky? Oh, this is level 1, past. For those who haven't seen this, it's basically a giant self-love game, and you read these cards to yourself and you answer the questions, and it starts with past, present, and future. So this is past, level 1. Oof, when I shared something, you shared your truth. Probably when, oh my God, I don't want to get into it. But it turned, okay, I shared something. How do I explain? I shared something with someone. I'm going to be super vague. I shared something with someone and I already knew what their feelings were about the situation and they were similar to mine. I mean, I didn't definitely know, but I kind of knew. I knew. And I was just like, okay, let me just let the floodgates open and just say everything. And I did that with the intention of kind of like being like, all right, here's everything. Now I'm going to step back. So if it didn't feel too risky, because I don't think I would have done that had I not kind of assumed what the other person's thoughts were. But I'm proud of myself. I look back on that. I'm like, dang, you was bold. I was bold for that specifically. But again, I think I was okay with it because I knew that I didn't know, but I knew that other person was feeling similarly. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep it at that. And it didn't feel too risky. Had it gone any other type of way, I think it would have been fine. I'm going to do one of each because I do not have time. This is level 2 present. What does your body need from you? What? More nutrition. Like, my body needs vitamins, like, desperately. My body needs me to stop, like, picking at my face. My body needs me to go to the dentist. I think that's everything. I got my trim, so. I think that's it. I think I need to eat a more balanced diet. I feel like I have, bish. Sometimes I eat a bag of chips and call it dinner. Moving on. Number 3. Future. Ooh. Future. What is no longer worth your time? Oof, that's a good question. Worth my time. Worth my time. I don't want to say painting because I don't really paint these days, but I want to get back into it. I think it is worth my time to be creative and to create something beautiful. And I want to make pieces for this home. And I have art that I want to create for others that I've been telling them I'm going to make for them, and I haven't done it yet. It's very time consuming. What is not, but I think it's worth my time. So what is no longer worth your time? I think editing YouTube videos. I used to do that when I was like 16. When I first started YouTube, I think I started YouTube at 16. I would edit like crazy, and like it was never good. Like I would take hours, but you know, it's not that it's not worth my time. I just feel like the only way that I'm able to post to YouTube and access YouTube and create content on YouTube is doing it the way that I'm doing it now, which is, I got the idea from, I think her name is Madeline. I forget her last name, but like that one British girl. She just goes in her car and just has a microphone and just talks for like half an hour and doesn't cut. And her videos do extremely well. And I'm like, dang, if that's what I need to fit into my life right now, to make it work into my life, I need to create YouTube videos that are one singular shot and don't cut. Otherwise, I won't make them because the work that it takes to edit YouTube videos is insane. And I appreciate everyone who goes through it. But if Madeline can do it, so can I. And I want to create YouTube videos, and I want to talk and make content. And like, this is the type of videos that I really like the type that you can just sit down and watch and listen to, I guess. And I really love edited videos. I love like that side of TikTok as well. But I don't know. If I'm gonna make videos, it has to be like this. It has to. I don't have the capacity to make the edited ones. Plus, I don't really know. Even though I edited for so many years, I still don't really know my style. I feel like a lot of people tend to like take huge inspiration from other creators who have found a successful editing style. And I just didn't want to do that. I just want to like make a continuous video with no cuts. And I feel like I have. So I'm going to keep doing it. Even if it's not everyone's favorite thing, I love it. And I think it's the way I can access YouTube if I want to keep doing this. So it's no longer worth my time to edit YouTube videos. I still edit TikToks. So, all right. Could we do another round? We still have daylight. Back to 1. Oh, I did this question last time. I feel like, are these the... I think I did all of these. When do you feel your past self resurfacing? This is past, level 1. I'm going to go over it all again. When do you feel your past self resurfacing? For me, whenever I'm with my cousins or my sister. Because I feel like I've grown a lot as a person, and I feel like I'm much more sophisticated and I'm much more mature than I was when I was a teenager, obviously, or even my early 20s. I just feel like I've grown a lot, and I'm still me. I'm still like, you know? Somebody told me that I have a really beautiful smile today. And I was so like, it was a girl, so I was like even more happy because she meant it. And I was like, and she had lost her voice. I don't know if she had been sick or just like too much singing. I don't know what. But she had lost her voice and she could barely talk, and she still managed to tell me that. And I was like, that's so sweet. And that's not the first time someone's told me that I have a beautiful smile. And you know, it's crazy because I don't have perfect teeth. They're not like white. They're kind of like actually a little yellow. And the fact that people still manage to tell me that makes me think that like, dang, okay. Like smiling is good. Like, I don't know. It just made me so happy. Ugh. And I really appreciate her telling me that. But yeah, I definitely see my what? Why did I even talk about that? My past self resurfacing when I'm around my cousins and when I'm around like old family. Like, I want to start I want to introduce my old family with the new me, but it's hard to do when all they know is old me. And I talk about this a lot. I talk about this not allowing people to change and what they need, and I'm trying to, but it's also my fault because I tend to fall into old habits, and some of those old habits were like being like loud, and like those are not things that I currently associate with myself, but it's like there's nothing wrong with being loud, but it's just that when I'm with them, it's a whole nother level of like obnoxiousness. Like we're all just, and that's how you are with your friends and family, I get it, but it's just like not, I don't know, I'm more opinionated, I don't know, like it's comfortability, sure, but it's not who I am anymore, and I tend to let that old me slip out, and I think it's good to let your past self slip out every once in a while, but when I'm around them, it's a little too much, so I just have to like be more conscious. And I don't know, I feel like I'm on the playground every time around all my cousins and family, like yeah, God. Okay, level 2. You see, we're losing light. We're already losing light. When was a time you saw yourself in someone else? Oh, this is such a cute question. Level 2. When was a time you saw yourself? Probably in one of my younger cousins. Her name is, actually, I don't even know if I should reveal her name, but she's 10 years younger than me, and I see a lot of myself in her. She's 1000% her own person. I learned a lot from her as well, and I tell her this all the time. But sometimes I see myself in her independence and in her like academics, in her tastes. I see myself. I'm like, dang, that is definitely me. But she's like far beyond me. Like, she's so smart, and she's like way on another level. Like, we all say it all the time. She's so mature. She's so cool. She's like the coolest. She's the coolest teenager. But I see a lot of myself in her. And I wish I was more like her at that age, because she's honestly the coolest. Okay, that was level 2 present. Now let's do level 3. I think this has to be the last one because it's getting so dark. Okay. What is starting to make sense? Level 3, future. Oh. What is starting to make sense? My move, maybe. My move to, I'm about 40 minutes from my family. And I left Miami with the idea of coming here because I really love this city, but also wanted to be a little bit closer to family. But like my first month here, I was like, dang, why did I do this? I could have been living rent free at my parents' house. But the truth is, I needed this. Like, I needed the space, the time, the freedom. And tomorrow, my parents are visiting for the first time. It's my dad's birthday, and he wants to go get breakfast. And I said they could come here. And I just wanted to like create a safe space for myself and be able to create wherever I go and whatever I do. And it's so nice to be able to do that without having to worry about waking someone up, without having to, you know, worried so much about who's gonna hear you, who's gonna like, I don't know, just living at my parents' house was a different story. They let a lot of people into the house like all the time, and here there's just me. So I really want a cat though. We'll see. But that's it for now. No cat for now. If I do get a cat, it'll be like the second half of the year. That's starting to make sense because at first I really thought I was crazy for coming here. And I could have just gone home. But yeah, that is all we have time for. The sun is literally leaving me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you want to hear or see other videos. Bye. Oh.